So I need to do some work on my vehicle, and I'm about to put it up on these crib blocks. And I thought the jacking procedure might be of interest to some people, so I'm going to go through that now. The stock vehicle has jack point here and back here that are wedge shaped. And those lock into the top of my jack really well, so even at extreme angles it doesn't slip. But I've installed these Tuffant rock sliders, and they're almost completely flat on the bottom. So when I first tried jacking on these, I got a little slip with the regular plate here. So I've added this rubber puck, and it seems to grab in pretty good and be stable enough to get up on these cribs. Now, I've already chalked the wheels on the opposite side, front and back. I put the vehicle in its highest lift setting, and I place a cone on my windshield and another in the driver's seat to remind me to lower the vehicle before I back it out of the garage, because it doesn't quite fit in this mode. So I want to make sure I don't hit the roof rack on the door. So I should be ready to jack, and I'm going to do it from the center here. There's a bolt right about here, and I'm going to try to miss that bolt when I place the jack, but go just to the one side of it, because I know it's got reinforcement right there. So it's a good place to jack from. So I'm lined up with that, and I'm also going to get the jack perpendicular to the length of the vehicle so that as it goes up it can roll back and forth a little bit. Now I'll roll around to the other side and get the other side up. Now that it's up, we can see just how flat these sliders are underneath. Now, there are some big holes here, and there's no documentation to decide what these larger holes are for. I'm guessing that they're just there to let water come out from the tube that makes up the slider. But maybe they have some other functions. Be really nice to know, can we pull on these, use them for attachment points for something to stabilize a lift or something. Now, there are some smaller holes in particular spots, like right here, that are reinforced. And Tuffant sells a adapter to go on top of a bottle jack that fits these holes to make a good no-slip place to jack from. That makes a lot of sense. Now, one concern I had when I first saw this system was the stock jack that comes with the vehicle, because it has a little notch in it that fits the original jack point. But on this, it potentially could slip a lot. Now, I have tested it and found that on a flat surface like this garage floor, I can get the vehicle up high enough to change a tire with the stock jack going up against these slippery surfaces. Really, I don't know that the jack is very good for anything on off-road or unstable surfaces anyway, so it probably serves that function. But if you're going to be on something worse, the stock jack isn't going to cut it. So I'd love to hear any feedback anyone has regarding the procedures I've shown here, especially if you involve safety, and you can suggest safer or more efficient methods. That would be great. I'm also really curious to know what people would do if you're using something like a high lift jack on this, because I'm concerned with it not having a good place to bite into and support it laterally and keep it from sliding out, and also protecting the side of the vehicle from the top of the jack. So if you know a good way to do that, I'd love to see a video of how to do it.